Do you believe in natural-born evildoers? This innocent-looking 9-year-old has murdered 4, cool as a cucumber. How? She even practices her sweet smile in the mirror before bed, making sure nobody suspects her when the killer is on the loose. The first victim. For every year, the school selects a merit student. Emma thought it was her turn, but the medal went to classmate Milo, leaving her face as sour as a lemon. The smile vanished from her face, replaced by a chilling glare. Emma's mind was plotting, and right after the ceremony, it was party time. While nobody was watching, Emma lured Chloe to the edge of a cliff. Poor naive Chloe had no idea what kind of accident was about to unfold, while the party was in full swing. After 4 to 5 hours, everyone noticed the tragedy at the cliff. Strangely, Chloe's medal was gone, leaving parents baffled like fish. Parents rushed to get their kids out, fearing Chloe's corpse would leave psychological scars. Concerned about his daughter's mental health, Dad Mark gingerly asked Emma how she felt about yesterday. Emma shrugged off the past, looking carefree while swinging her legs like they were on a mini roller coaster. Just when you thought it was over, it's just getting started. Mark's late wife left him with their daughter, so he hired Helen, but she's no pushovers after the stepmother title. Her plan is already in motion, especially since Mark is a local millionaire. Marrying him means she's set for life. On her first day, Helen swiped 2 of Mark's sedatives right under his nose, not knowing Emma was watching. While watching TV, Emma confronted her and laid down some terms. Subtitles, Emma. She also had a feeling that something was not quite right. In a picture, Emma fixates on Chloe's medal. Mark is her dad, but this look alarms him, especially since Emma's teacher is now raising suspicions. The teacher's careless comments started raising eyebrows about Emma's involvement in Chloe's death. I mean, Chloe was terrified of water. How did she end up by the... Emma said she wasn't at the cliff, but 3 witnesses saw her with Chloe. All signs pointed to her lying. She wanted to know what happened that day. Emma and Helen eavesdropped on the teacher and Mark's conversation, and Emma unintentionally became Helen's little pawn. Helen now held the cards and was ready. Otherwise, she had spilled the beans and get Emma sent to the chair. Helen's threats were future fears, but the teachers were imminent. Emma didn't want to end up as crispy bacon, so she got rid of the teacher. Mark had a hornet's nest in his workshop, which Emma put in the teacher's car. Talk about mixed luck for the teacher at first. Only 1 hornet crawled onto her face. If only the teacher had stopped to check she might have lived. Sadly, she just opened the window and let the hornet fly out, and we all know how that story. Emma, who was already racked up 2 bodies, wasn't worried about Helen's threats, but then Helen discovered a hidden medal under Emma's bed and hung it up on Mark. Emma had no clue. When she greeted Mark, she noticed the medal hanging on the lamp. Even though she quickly snatched it back and hid it, her reaction didn't slip past Mark. Mark caught her unusual reaction and demanded Emma reveal what she was hiding. With no choice, she handed over the medal, and Mark instantly recognized. He even insisted Emma tell him the truth. But instead, Emma shot back, asking Helen where she found the medal. At this point, Emma was seriously considering taking Helen out too, but facing her dad, she put on a sweet smile. Keeping him satisfied was top priority. Emma casually mentioned she had seen Chloe that day and really wanted that, so they played a little game, and Chloe ended up giving her the medal. Everything after that, Emma claimed she had no idea. Subtitles, Emma planned to forgive Helen, but Helen aimed to control her and become her stepmother, constantly pressuring Emma and saying she'd soon star in a murder film. She even suggested that Mark was interested in her. After the conversation came to an end, Emma truly intended to deal with Helen severely this time. Emma hid intentionally. Helen searched the house but found nothing, then went to Mark's workshop and accidentally knocked over a can. The workshop door locked itself immediately, and Helen couldn't push it open no matter how hard she tried. Suddenly, fire erupted, and there was Emma's grinning face. When Mark got the news and rushed back, all he found was the workshop reduced to ashes. The thought of Helen's body inside made Mark nauseous and vomit. Even Mark could see 3 Emma-linked deaths in a short span. Mark sensed Emma's issue and, unable to contain his doubt, asked directly if she killed Chloe. Subtitles. Mark continued to press on about the others. So, what exactly did you do to Chloe tonight? Emma, are we finally getting to the bottom of this? But Emma showed zero signs of guilt. Instead, she started complaining. Helen stole Mark's meds before and threatened to send me to the movies. Plus, she wants to be my stepmom. Calm down. I don't want to be a mother, Emma exclaimed. Is lying to you. You won't be able to do anything. You didn't want to, so you did it. Why didn't someone do it? Sure, Emma's as ruthless as a snake, but not a perfect criminal genius. Emma said Helen burned herself smoking in the workshop. But Mark knew you could find gasoline traces in the workshop. This meant Helen's death wasn't an accident, it was murder. The sheriff saw this as suspicious and wanted to talk with Mark and Emma. Mark refused and took Emma to the lakeside cabin instead. Although Emma had committed a major crime, Mark still hesitated to send his daughter to jail. But his previous attitude raised serious jealousy in the couple. Mark pondered solutions, but considering Emma had already killed 3 people, his attitude towards her grew colder and even crueler, making Emma uneasy. So she turned on all the gas switches at home, cranking up the stove to cause a trending explosion. Luckily, Mark woke up in time to turn it all off. Emma's little stunt made Mark completely lose hope. She crushed sleeping pills, planning to end her own life, then go out in a bang. Instead of others sending Emma away, Mark preferred to do it himself. Yet, just as he set the drugged cup by the bed, Emma asked him to get cream from the fridge and boil currants sign. Emma switched the cups. Her sleeping pills knocked Mark out cold, while Emma timed her waiting perfectly to point a gun at. The bullet missed Mark, instead waking him up. In the chaos, he lunged for the gun, but Emma swiftly snatched up his phone and called the cops. Talk about facing down a little demon. And don't forget to subscribe and follow my channel. See you next time.